Black Panther is one of the most beloved characters in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and it's no wonder why. His first solo entry became the highest grossing superhero film without Avengers in its title, and it's filled to the brim with tons of memorable, crowd-pleasing moments. But while fans may marvel, no pun intended, at the final product, we're willing to bet you might have missed some of the intriguing moments behind the scenes. We've got tons of great behind-the-scenes moments for all you self-proclaimed Wakanda experts right here. If you like this video, be sure to hit the subscribe button and click the bell to be notified when we upload fresh content.
I made it rain!
Look at T'Challa's fancy suit. You'd like to think it looks that awesome in real life too, but alas, as many behind-the-scenes photos have revealed, it's not. No exciting Wakandan technology to admire here, folks. Maybe for the sequel though? With fight scenes, you'd think everything was shot in one day with multiple cameras capturing the action, right? Actually, most of the time these fights are shot bit by bit, with the actors performing a tiny moment from an extended sequence in each shot. It's all just pieced together in the editing. Turns out the casino fight sequence that was originally designed to be one shot ended up being multiple. Logistically, it wasn't possible to make it work in a single shot. However, with the way it's edited, you'd be hard-pressed to notice. Actors spend a lot of time sitting around in the makeup chair, even if they don't have anything fancy going on with their appearance. For Killmonger's scars, makeup designer Joel Harlow revealed every scar was laid with a sheet and blended into Michael B. Jordan's skin, which took hours. After Black Panther's release, M'Baku became a fan favorite. This might have something to do with the wise decision to reduce the character's xenophobic origins, mainly that he was simply known as Man-Ape. The closest they get is Great Gorilla, but that is clearly meant as a label of respect. In support of their castmate, Daniel Kaluuya, the cast went out to see 2017's Get Out and even documented their adventures on social media. Beyond that, they ended up recreating the Get Out challenge at the production studio and even got Kaluuya himself to participate.
When you said you would take me to California for the first time, I thought you meant Coachella.
Did you love Black Panther's ending? You're not alone, and it turns out the UN scene was the film's original ending, but Coogler felt it packed a better punch in its new location. He also preferred to end the film with a certain kind of emotion that brought things full circle. The scenes that take place at Warrior Falls are some of Black Panther's best by far. Turns out the set took around 4 months to build and measures 36 feet from top to bottom. Scanline VFX worked their digital magic to extend the set and waterfall effects. Is there anything that Donald Glover can't do? Well, apparently not. Between his writing, directing, acting stints on Atlanta, among other projects, Donald and his brother Steven gave notes on a draft of Black Panther's screenplay. They didn't change anything dramatic, just made suggestions for humorous beats and certain characterizations. The notion might be crazy out of context, but once you see Black Panther, it starts to make sense how he could serve as Marvel's James Bond. Shuri even functions as a Q type, providing T'Challa with his nifty gadgets. It was Kevin Feige himself who initially suggested that this should be the case. As much as we might want to believe Chadwick Boseman is in the suit performing every single stunt, even the computer-generated ones, it's not the case. When the helmet is on, chances are high that a stuntman is the one behind it, especially during the film's fight sequences. Shooting a film can get tedious and dull, so how do you fill the time? With rap battles, of course. Co-stars Letitia Wright and Denai Guerrera mentioned in an interview that they would randomly break into freestyle rap battles whenever they had downtime.
This never gets old.
One of the most remarkable things about movies is that they transport us to places we've never been. In some cases though, through cinematic trickery, a place like Bouchard Farms in Atlanta can end up standing in for Wakanda, as it did for the T'Challa vs. Killmonger fight scene. Martin Freeman is already so awesome, it's no surprise he has even more hidden talents to show off. Turns out he's pretty great at keeping a beat, as revealed in one of Chadwick Boseman's Instagram posts, which showcases Freeman playing drums. We've already revealed that prosthetics played a major part in transforming Michael B. Jordan into Killmonger, but you might be surprised to learn how extensive a role that they played. Makeup artist Joe Harlow got his inspiration from Africa and used it in his designs, including the infamous and awesome lip plate ornament. It might look like a real city street, but it turns out the capital city of Wakanda is actually a small set digitally extended with blue screen and loaded with extras. Production designer Hannah Beekler created a 400-page book of Wakanda's history to understand the city streets. Talk about dedication. Not only did Hannah Beachler serve as production designer for Black Panther, she also served as the production designer for an obscure indie artist you might have heard of. Does Beyonce ring a bell? She's pretty popular, or so we're told. Turns out Beachler also worked on Beyonce's Lemonade video. Yes, that Coming to America, the classic comedy starring Eddie Murphy, is associated with the Black Panther cast. Turns out Lupita Nyong'o, Denai Guerrera, and Daniel Kaluuya are huge fans, and they decided to throw a joint Coming to America birthday party. As one would guess, social media hilarity ensued. Shuri is already one of the coolest characters in the Marvel Universe, so how do you make her even cooler? Give her a Black Panther costume. According to some early concept art, she was originally intended to have one. Why was it cut? We'll never know. Maybe for the sequel? While in the original comics, Eric Killmonger comes from Harlem, Coogler and his writing team switched Harlem out for Oakland. While this could be a personal decision based on Coogler growing up there, it's also where the real-life Black Panthers were founded, adding an additional connection to the material. In the movie version of Black Panther, Nakia is a fierce warrior, as well as T'Challa's love interest. In the comics, however, they share a different relationship. Nakia is obsessed with T'Challa to the point where she tries to kill any female competition. She actually ends up joining Killmonger later on. In another memorable sequence, Shuri aids T'Challa by steering a fancy car through the streets of Seoul. The scene was shot on a blue screen with actress Letitia Wright behind the wheel. In order to create a sense of movement, the Seoul cityscape was actually projected onto the windows. In Black Panther's post-credit sequence, it's revealed the White Wolf is none other than Bucky Barnes, the Winter Soldier. In the comics, however, the White Wolf was someone completely different, a man named Hunter who crash-landed in Wakanda as a child. Perhaps a tease for future entries? Black Panther's epic car chase was shot in the seaside city of Busan, with several famous landmarks making an appearance. But in order to add some finishing touches to the sequence, South Korea was recreated in Atlanta's Pinewood Studios. How's that for movie, or in this case, Wakandan magic? There are a number of flashback scenes where T'Challa's father T'Chaka is portrayed as a younger man. There's actually a really cool family connection here. This part was played by Atandwa Kani, who is none other than the son of John Kani, the actor who portrays the elder T'Chaka.
I'm sorry. Stand up. You are a king.
And there we have it, the end of our list. Did you learn something new about Black Panther's production? Do you wish you'd gotten an invite to that awesome Coming to America party? Let us know in the comments below. And before you go, don't forget to subscribe to ScreenRant for more great videos just like this one. And also don't forget, Wakanda forever.